What's up, traders? Some good news, some bad news. Let's get to it. All right, so what do you want to start with? Good news, bad news? Most people usually say the bad news. Some like to do the good news first. I don't know. We're just going to start with the bad news because it's really not that bad. The bad news is that there really wasn't much to trade this morning. I felt once I missed this T2 trade, it really wasn't like necessarily a trade, but there was a really nice line off the daily there. And I was really looking for it to kind of blast through that, even though it was already kind of extended. Just didn't really like the way that it was trading. But yeah, just the bad news that we didn't really get much to trade. We did trade CLDX, which we'll get to right after I tell you the good news. The good news is I think on CMEG, CLDX was not shortable. Which means the good news is that we actually opened up and are now on our interactive brokers account. So pretty big news coming from my end. A little upset with the trade itself. Kind of got us there on the last little bit of shares that we had. But hey, looking forward to some more short availability. So talking about the CLDX trade, got a really good entry on this. It was getting nice and extended. Pretty much didn't top ticket 1565. What was our entry here? 1554. So pretty close. We got in over the $0.50. It was coming down. We actually had an order to take the whole thing at 1504, but we just couldn't get there. We kept trying 1511, 1512, and it started to come back up. We ended up taking half off there at 1525, looking for the rest to come down here. We put an order out at 1494. And the other thing too is I have 6 charts up now, actually 9 charts, but 6 with montages. So the only one that I have recording is this top one, and it just so happens that this trade happened on one of the other ones. That's actually part of the bad news as well, is it's going to be hard for me to capture all my trades because I plan on taking more than one, but here on YouTube it's very hard to get all of those on screen because then you can't really see what's going on all of them. I'd rather you see what's going on at least one of them. But unfortunately, I jumped into the trade. I could have switched back over after I was already in, but I guess like seeing the actual entry is really the big part of all of this. So that's kind of what I would shoot for. If it's already on screen and I haven't entered it yet, then so be it. But anyways. So put the other order out here, 1494. Our average is at 54. So I told myself if it tested 50, especially after all of this support forming here, that I was just going to jump out because the odds are if it jumped back up to 50, it was going to go through and at least test high of day. And unfortunately, I was very wrong. As you can see, 1550 was the high of both of these candles. That was where our cover was, right at 1550 as it got there. And of course, it popped right up from like the 1520 area to 1550. It was a little spready. I saw it there. I had to order in at break even the stop out anyways. Didn't want to really give it that chance, but obviously if I would have, it would have worked out in our favor. But hindsight's 2020, right? This thing could have went high of day and could have went up through 16. Not even upset about the fact that we top ticked this exit here. It's going to happen. It was just a little unfortunate that I just read it wrong, right? Assuming it was going to go up through that, and it didn't. There was really no indication that it wouldn't, especially because it broke this 42 area, which was holding it down before, and it all happened at once. I figured there was going to at least be some kind of squeeze, and it just didn't happen. The volume didn't actually follow through, and so be it. It's kind of trickling down, but that was it. That was our only trade on CLDX. Like I said, at least we had some good news that our first trade was green, right? That's always a good thing. We're on interactive brokers now, which is a good thing. Still affiliated with CMEG, still promote CMEG if you do need to get around that PDT rule. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. I didn't leave them for any bad reasons. It was just I wanted to have some more shorts available because it's what I am. I'm very short biased. So to have more shorts available just makes sense. So I've been saving up on the side to get this PDT account, and here we are. So it was a long time coming, but now we're here, and that's all I got. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Always appreciate that support. If you do have any questions or comments, leave those down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.